It has now been a month since the Supreme Court ruled that colleges and universities can no longer use race as a factor for their admissions.
And even though it impacts people of color, what does this mean for another group connected to affirmative action, people with disabilities? Our Lauren Edwards reports on how the ruling is being received by advocacy groups.
July is Disability Pride Month, stemming from the enactment of the ADA, which happened years ago. But all this month, I've been wondering how those with disabilities have been impacted by the Supreme Court's decision on affirmative action. And they tell me it's an attack on inclusivity, that when one group is attacked, all are impacted.
When you start rolling back laws that were put into place to create equity, it does get concerning.
In late June, the Supreme Court ruled to ban affirmative action from the college admissions process, eliminating race as a factor. In Michigan, affirmative action has been banned for years. However, the Supreme Court's decision impacts more than just people of color, says John Couchy with the Disability Advocates of Kent County.
Though the word disability was not flowing out of the verbiage coming out of the Supreme Court like race was, when you talk about disability, you talk about all walks of life.
Because he says those who have disabilities is a minority group that crosses all lines, from race to gender identity to religion.
Everybody has a stake when it comes to disability. I think that was most evident during the fight for the Americans with Disabilities Act, as civil rights groups for individuals of color, women's rights movement, all supported the disability rights movement because, as they said, their fight is our fight.
John, who's blind, says the concern extends past college admissions.
I feel one of the biggest concerns is when it comes to employment.
As a person who is currently applying to jobs and trying to further her career, it's just I'm going to have a couple more questions during the interview process to make sure that they're inclusive.
And welcoming to everybody, says Katie Fair, who has cerebral palsy. She too was shocked by the Supreme Court's decision and says inclusivity is at stake, especially on the job.
I just like to make sure that they are an equal opportunity employer, and that's something that they value.
Because she and John say many who have a disability value it. So moving forward, they're going to pay close attention on how the ruling plays out.
Unfortunately, we do live in a fluid system where what happens today could change tomorrow. But do know that when it comes to inequity, there are people out there who are here to make sure that justice is sought out.
Now, I also spoke with the director of the Disability Law Clinic at Wayne State University, and he says he does not foresee the ban extending to or including those with disabilities, so he says there is no legal impact. Reporting here in Grand Rapids, Lauren Edwards, Fox 17 News.